In this video today, we are going to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin was all the hype once upon a time. Now it's not talked about as much at all. So let's dive into this and see what's going on. So I got the Bitcoin chart open here, and it's actually looking like it is at a crucial point, technical wise. We will throw on this moving average. We can see that price is holding above it. It actually crossed over early January and been up ever since. So based on that alone, I would say Bitcoin is bullish. But looking at this crucial zone here, this was a recent high back in mid-April. It's now retesting it. And if you just look at this area specifically here, you can see it's wicking around, which means that it's struggling to break the zone, but there was huge momentum coming into it right here. So based on this, I would say it's probably going to break if in a little bit of time here. So there's a zone here that was your support. So if it breaks this zone, which I think it will, let's figure out where it's going to head to. I don't trade Bitcoin. I've never traded Bitcoin. I think that it's based on a lot of, I don't know, it's based on a lot of theory. And I don't like Bitcoin because it's not tangible. I don't know what it is really. You can't simplify it. The only reason anyone wants Bitcoin is so they can trade it for US dollars. So let's be real here. Bitcoin is only good if you have it and you can trade it. If I said you can have all the Bitcoin in the world, okay, you'd have it, but you wouldn't really be able to do anything. You can't buy butter with it. You can't buy a car. It's not widely accepted. You need a computer to utilize it. So it's not the best currency, but I think as an asset class that you could purchase and hope to gain value in, I mean, it's very volatile. It does move, and I like Bitcoin because there's, in the sense that there's a limited supply. But anyways, getting back to here, this is a crucial zone. You can see tested, broke, and now it's retesting it on the weekly here. So this is a very bullish week. It's going to close in 10.5 hours here. And then if it breaks this zone, I mean, the next big one is really right here, back in the 48,000 range, 47,000. So that's huge. I'm actually going to watch this for a while then. Who knows, maybe I will trade Bitcoin. But based on these technicals, I would say Bitcoin is bullish. It is above a few reasons here to justify this. It was below the moving average for a very long time. It crossed over and it's held since. So it's moving up with this moving average. Price is staying above. It's come close here, came up, come close again, came up. So it might come back down a little bit, might test this area here, and then come back up. Or it might just straight up break this right now and head higher. I think this moving average, if it catches up, let's say price is struggling, it's coming down to this zone. By then, this moving average will be here, and it'll help it out. So that's my take on the technicals of Bitcoin. But let's look at the fundamentals. So I got CoinMarketCap up here. This is a site I haven't been on in a long time, but you can see Bitcoin is up 15% in the last 7 days, which is huge. I haven't looked at crypto since like they were $3 trillion market cap, but yeah, Bitcoin's circulating supply. There's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin. So that part I kind of do like. So if anyone wants Bitcoin, they're going to have to pay a premium for it consistently. It's kind of because of its lack of abundance and its limited supply, it's probably going to go up forever-ish, like unless it just completely disappears. It's probably going to go up because it's going to have some sort of value because there's just a limited supply and it's a lot of hype behind it. So people do want it, so they will buy it. And because there's a limited supply, that price will probably continue to go up over time, at least to some extent. So I really like that part. I like investing in things that there's a limited supply, because then that creates, if there's demand there, and the price can only go one direction, and it's up. You can't just print more Bitcoin. So If you want it, you got to pay for it. But yeah, Bitcoin's market cap's less than $600 billion now. Wow. All the cryptos are down. But the fact that it's up 15% in 7 days, that's the good thing. That is the one thing that I do like about cryptocurrencies is that they are volatile. So if you wanted to trade them, you can make a lot of money quickly, but it's just high risk because they're so volatile. So like, even though I do believe Bitcoin is bullish now and it will head higher, I mean, it could just tank for really no reason. Like if everyone decides to just get rid of it and there's no hype about it, there's no news, people stop believing in it because there's no real tangible asset if it's based on belief. So if people stop believing, the price is going to go down. I don't like that. But I mean, it moves. It moves really well, consistently. It's very volatile. So I like that part for trading. But so that's my take on Bitcoin. Let me know what you think.